morning. Good morning, good morning. I was going to say the sun is shining, but it's not. It's starting to come up. Daybreak is happening. And we have a fresh coating of snow. Jeanette, good morning, sweetie. Good afternoon. It's so good to see you. Let me put the end of my bead up. I have to put my glasses on. I currently can't see what I'm reading. I recognise some words and other words I don't recognise. Ali Oakley, good morning. It's so good to see you, JD. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. We have a fresh coat of snow out there. Eric, good morning. Wow, the crowd is in this morning. It's a good one. You're just waking. Oh my gosh, the old Sunday dinner. Yes. Oh my gosh. I must admit, Jeanette, I do miss that. Do you make Yorkshire puddings too? I have to say so. It's been years since I've made Yorkshire pudding. I was the queen of Yorkshire pudding making in my family. Nobody could make, except for my grandma. And of course, she was the one that taught me how to make them. Excuse my voice, it's still waking up. So, I have a question. So, I normally don't bother too much with, how many views I have. I'm from Leeds in the UK. Yeah, plate me one up, Yorkshire puddings and all, and send me it. Send it overnight. Of course, it won't come overnight. It'll come 2 days later, or 3 days later, or 4 days later, depending on how long they decide to take, even though you pay for overnight. But I'm in Kansas. I've been in the States now for 30 plus years. So, whereabouts are you, Ali Oakley? If I remember correctly, you're somewhere in the States. I could be wrong. Boston, that's it. Yeah, yes. Yay, that's true. The Yorkshire pudding will be a bit soggy by the time it gets here. And there's nothing worse than soggy Yorkshire puddings. Oh my goodness. My grandmother would play heck with me if I dished out soggy Yorkshire puddings. So does anybody else have their videos monetized? Do they have that little thing checked to say, yes, monetize my videos? And I know a lot of YouTubers, even big YouTubers, are complaining about this, but there are just some things. Ooh, don't start with the bad connection thing. I must remember to put. Well, no, I'll leave it as is and see how we go. And then if it starts complaining, I'll put data up. Your hubby Pixie does? Okay. It's just that sometimes it kind of baffles me as to exactly what it is that the YouTube bots. And yeah, my last 2 videos, the one with the pickles, got a yellow flag. Yeah, my last 2 videos and the live one from yesterday, that, I could possibly understand. But it is something to do with AdSense, but it doesn't make sense to me. Because the pickled one that I did yesterday, there is nothing in that is, no bad language, no violence. Oh, maybe the biting bit. I mean, maybe if I take that out of and change it to BY instead of BI, bites. But that video yesterday, crazy. And I've I get that with a lot of my videos, and it's like, why? I've seen videos where people are actually showing product name and manufacturer, and yet they still have it. It's still monetized. So it's kind of crazy. Okay, my phone's buzzing. Pixie, good morning. Good morning. Jeanette's husband. That's so funny. Time to wakey wakey. Oh, that is so funny. And why am I all of a sudden getting notifications? Like a load of them. Oh, gosh. Well, you know what, Jeanette? We'll all behave. We won't let him know what goes on while when we're here. We're all going to behave now. We'll be good. We promised. Did you show him my video yesterday? What I did to my pickled vinegar? My pickled vinegar. Oh my gosh! See, that goes to show you I haven't woken up yet. Yes. Well, that's one thing we do quite easily in here, Pixie. Is we laugh quite easily. Oh, Pixie's cooking dinner. Oh, lovely. Hello, baby. My boy has just come to join us, as usual. He gets up around, I think it's around 5 o'clock. And I don't know where I think he goes to say good morning to his brother and then he comes back. Yeah, my poor husband. Oh, that's your kitchen. My husband does try and cook. He does pretty well. I will give him that. He does pretty well. Oh, that's a good combination. One's a baker and the other one's a cook. That's a good combination, is that? My husband, when he cooks one thing at a time. So he will cook the meat first, and then that goes on a plate and to stay somewhere. And then he'll cook the broccoli, and then he'll cook something else. If we're having 3 or 4 things for dinner, he will cook each one individually. And it's like, and then he spreads everything all around the kitchen. There'll be a spatula here, a stirring thing there, and a whatchamacallit here. Oh, thank you, Pixie. And I walk in the kitchen and it looks like an absolute, a disaster. It's crazy. It's like, I'm like, didn't I teach you anything about cooking? you know, you wash as you go on, and then at the end of the night, you don't have all this stuff to wash. But he tries, bless him. You can boil water, but that's it, Eric. That's so funny. Mind you, there's a lot of girls I know that can't even boil water. Yes, he's a messy cooker. That is so true. That is so true, Jeanette. I mean, and I thought I was getting clumsy lately spilling stuff. Or, flipping stuff out of the pan when I stir, but oh my goodness. You use a. That's so funny, Pixie. She can have the cooker once a week. Yes. I know there was a guy. Well, actually, it's my ex. But when I first started dating him, he would invite me over for dinner, and there would be this lovely steak dinner. The salad would already be plated up, and the steak would be just about finished, ready to serve off the grill. And so was the baked potato, already had, butter melting in it. I come to find out he was buying takeout. And then just before I got there, he would put the salad on the plate, and then he would put he would light the grill, and he would put the steak on the grill. He would literally stand there with a trash bag and wait until he heard me ring the doorbell, and then he would slap the steak on the grill to make it look like he'd prepared it all himself. Yeah, that was cheating. That was cheat cooking. It's like I just can't. I mean, that's just too much stress. That's too much stress. I'd rather cook something, even if it was baked beans on toast. Oh, you're thinking of going live later on this afternoon? Okay, cool. I'll try and watch out. You can scorch water, JD. Oh, that's so funny. I put a pan on, and I came through because I was checking. I was working on something. Yes, I really was amazed at his cooking skills. I was like, this is really good steak. Oh my gosh. And the salad was chopped all perfect. I mean, oh dear me. The tomatoes were the same thickness. I should have known just by that. And then I found out what his cooking skills were really like. You've got it. You've got it. You've got it. But then he had the audacity to stand over my shoulder and tell me I was cooking wrong when I was cooking. Well, Eric, the way to get round a conflict between one liking bland food and the other one liking seasoned food is the other one just puts the seasoning in afterwards. Because, a lot of people don't realize that you don't. I mean, if you if you prefer without salt, she prefers with salt. She can put the salt in afterwards. If you prefer, if she prefers something a bit more spicy with a bit more taste to it, I'm not going to say the word, well, I did already, but bite, with a bit more bite to it, then mix up some seasonings together that can be added later on, because not all herbs, spices, or seasonings come, have to be cooked a long time. They can go in at the end of it. Oh, she's the type that she has to cook with the seasoning? Okay, I get you. I get you. But yeah, not all of them are. Thank you so much, Pixie. Thank you. The mead. Are you having some mead for dinner, for lunch too? Right. Yeah, it's not always easy when two people have different tastes. Um, yes, we do love our morning chats. We really do. We enjoy our morning chats. I'll slip you a 20. I'll slip you a 20. Pixie. You can cook, but you hate cooking. And you're a bit upside down there, old mucker. We're not in Australia, you know. We do laugh a lot. We do laugh a lot, and that's good. That's good. We have to laugh. It's what helps make the day, helps gets us started. Though I must admit, yesterday, I don't know what hit me yesterday. I think I was bitten by the tsetse fly, because I went through to the living room and I sat down on the sofa and I went poof out like a light. And I didn't wake up till, I think it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I fell asleep again 2 hours later. I mean, it was one of those days yesterday. Yes, yes, you do. You just learn to deal with it. You, you, that is so true, Eric. You after you've been together a certain length of time, you just learn to deal with each other's foods. But my ex, well, he got worse because he would literally stand over my shoulder and tell me I didn't know how to cook. It's like, please. Yes, it does. It does. It does, Pixie. I mean, it's like on that video that I did with the pickled cauliflower. I mean, I had a migraine. And I was just finishing up videoing doing a video of what I was cooking, and while I was waiting for it to finish, I decided, excuse me, oh, I'm sorry. I decided instead of pausing the video, I just might as well, taste test the pickles. I mean, I just, oh my gosh, yeah, you have to see it. I can't even, I can't. If I stare, I'm gonna start laughing again. I'm gonna get out of control. Yeah, yeah, he thought he could bamboozle us, but nope, don't work. Oh, so one of those companies. And get asked to do strange things. You know, nothing ever surprises me anymore. Well, Jeanette, I finally stopped cooking. I stopped cooking. And I said to him, well, because then he started with, well, my mother doesn't cook it like that. Well, you know what? If you want your mom's cooking, go to your mom's for dinner. Because I'm not your mom. You liked my cooking for the first, 9 years we were together. So why all of a sudden you don't like my cooking? And I stopped cooking. I told him, if you want to eat, cook yourself. Or go to your mother's. Exactly, Eric. Stay out of the way. Don't come into the kitchen. Don't hover. I mean, they just get in the way. You turn around, you walk right into them or walk onto their feet. Mom's cooking is always the best. Don't think so, old mucker. Especially when it's not healthy food. I mean, my husband now, at one point he started going through a phase of hovering. I don't know what got into him. But then I was, oh, thank you, Pixie. Watch his face closely because it's a split second. What I should have done a slow motion thing after it with his face, but and I forgot where I was going with that comment, but never mind. That's okay. Get the cat to slap her. She told me about the cat. Good morning, permaculture. How are you? We're just having a talk this morning, so you'll be relieved to know no exercise and no stretching this morning. It's Sunday. It's a day off. Oh my gosh. You know what we do too, Eric? We have a decent sized kitchen. You can literally dance in our kitchen, so there's no reason to stand. Just go sit on the other side of the breakfast bar and keep your mouth shut. Don't tell me I don't know what I'm doing, especially when I've cooked since I've been 7 years old. You know, spaghetti bolognese. Oh my gosh. Everyone's going on a diet in the UK? Oh my goodness. Come on. They know how to eat proper in the UK. They really do. They're starting to do better over here. I was really shocked. The first time I went out for dinner over here. Um, I ordered a steak, and when it came, the steak covered most of the plate. And then there was this, they put this little round dish on the table at the side of my plate, about this big. And then there was a huge mashed potato, baked potato on my plate too. And I sat there and I'm looking, and my ex's mom, he was my boyfriend at the time, the guy I was dating at the time, and I looked down, and she said, "Is there something wrong?" And I said, "Where's my vegetables?" And she said, "Oh, So she called the waiter over, and the waiter comes over, and he said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Yes. Where's my vegetables?" And he pointed to this little round dish. It's called a ramekin. A little round dish. He pointed to this little round dish that had a few pieces of what they called mixed vegetables. And I looked at it, and I looked at him, and I looked back at the dish, and then I looked back, and I said to him, "Are you kidding? I mean, is this some kind of joke?" And they're like, "No." So I said, "Well, do you have any other vegetables?" I mean, I was dumbfounded that this little round ramekin dish was classed as vegetables for you. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? I did. I asked for more vegetables. I asked if it was possible if I could have more vegetables. I mean, I was shocked. I really was shocked. I was dumbfounded. And I thought, well, maybe it's just that restaurant. But every restaurant we went to, we got this little round dish. And whatever they could fit in that little round dish was your vegetables. And I was like, the baked potato was huge. And then the steak was even bigger. So I started ordering chicken. Well, then, if I got some chicken, it wasn't just, a drumstick like we have over in the UK, like we used to. Or, I mean, it was literally the side of a chicken. I don't know if restaurants are still like that now, but this was way, 30 years ago? 30 plus years ago? It was literally the side of a chicken. And then the baked potato, because I very rarely had fries, because over here they put salt on your fries before they bring it to the table, and to me it was always too salty. Aw, thank you, Pixie. Thank you. So yeah, and then my ex had the audacity to complain about my cooking. I guess I didn't cook enough fries. But oh man, I tell you. And a sandwich over here. Oh my goodness. I couldn't eat the sandwich. I had to take Lee, good morning, honey. It's a good morning. It's Sunday. We're not gonna do it. I see you got your donut there. That's what Sundays are for. So yeah, there's meat sandwiches, the meat and the sandwiches over here. I couldn't eat the sandwich because there was so much meat. All right, Pixie, you get yourself off. Have a good dinner. Thank you for stopping in, honey. It was good chatting with you. Now we can talk about him again. Internet. Yes, we do. We call sandwiches butties. That is so true. Yeah, you can take the meat out of the sandwiches over here and make enough sandwiches to last the week. There's that much meat in a sandwich over here. Well, it's true. I mean, you get this huge sandwich like this, and it's all meat. There is, you can get some with lettuce and tomato or whatever you want in with it, and some cheese, but the rest of it is all meat. My ex came over when I was over here 18 months the first time when I came over, and then I went back to the UK. My ex came over to visit me in the UK, and we were going out for the day. My mum was taking us out, and of course we take a packed lunch with us. Well, after 2 days, he decided he wanted to know where the deli was. And we kind of like look at him like, what do you mean deli? And he said, well, where can I buy some sliced meat? So we're like, well, do you want pre-packaged or do you want fresh? And he said, well, fresh will do. So we took him to the butcher's. And my mum said, you don't need to buy, meat because I've got meat in, lunch meat in for the rest of the week. So he's like, no, it's okay. He bought some lunch meat. So when my mum started making the sandwiches to go, for us to get ready to go out for the day, he took over and my mum, her jaw dropped to the floor when she saw how much meat he was putting in. Potted dog, no, that was not there. No, potted dog, no. What is that, Jeanette? I can't say that ever came up. Potted dog. It's possible we called it something different. He's not literally a dog. Oh, I could tell some stories. You have potted meat. What's my favourite sandwich? I don't really have one. I used to like the subs. I used to like the Italian sub. Potted beef. Oh, yeah. Yeah, potted beef. That's what we called it. We called it potted beef. We didn't call it potted dog. But I used to have to take a load of the meat out in order to be able to eat it. It was just too much meat. I mean, I've never been a big meat eater to start with. I mean, I would have naturally been a vegetarian if it hadn't been for the fact, sandwich spread. If it hadn't been for the fact that I was made to sit and eat. I mean, and I would literally, I can remember sitting there forever chewing and chewing and chewing and chewing at the same piece of meat. And I can hear my grandmother and my mother going, eat your meat. It's like, but I don't. And it took me into my mid-teens to be able to clean a chicken and then eat it. I could clean the chicken, but I couldn't eat it afterwards. I couldn't eat it afterwards. I would like, oh my Lord. So when I was free of family restraints, I really just naturally didn't eat that much meat during, if we went out, I would have a steak. But it had to be cooked all the way through. Yes, corned beef was a staple in our house too. Jeanette, they just didn't call it potted dog back then. Do they still have it in those little jars? Corned beef hash, yes, that was a good one too. Yes, I got to know the chicken and I couldn't eat it. I don't know. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't know. It's I don't know. It just I mean even a chicken from the store. My mom always made sure that it was rinsed out. Um, Sorry, my line's got the cat's lying on my line. Um, Even the chicken from the store, it's I couldn't even wash that out. Make sure that there was no quills, stuck in, and then eat it afterwards. I mean, it's just one of those weird things. Now I can, well, I could, and I still can, fillet a fish, catch a fish and fillet it, and clean it, and then eat it. That I had no problem with. Um, Maybe it's because I saw animals as pets, and I didn't see fish as pets. I don't know. I can't explain the psychology. Oh, I used to love those little glass jars. Sorry, Mum, but I can't eat any of the chicken. Yeah, yeah, it's funny. You're the same way, permaculture. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one with that oddity. Um, it's even if you buy Henry from the store, I'm sorry, I still can't eat him. If I clean him out, if I stick my hand, inside it and clean it, sorry, can't do it. Just can't do it. I mean, I can now. I mean, we don't have the only animals we have now are domestic animals. But I'm not so squeamish anymore. But I just naturally prefer not to eat much meat. It's been one of those. It's one of those oddities about me, I guess. I guess it's just listening to my own body because meat is actually hard to digest. Um, but I can actually do that. Come on. Oh. People in the neighbourhood are waking up. I've started getting flashing. My phone's flashing at me. Behave yourself, phone. So, if you're out there this morning, Quincy, good morning, honey. I hope you managed to get off work early. And bad poem if you're out there, get to sleep, because you should be sleeping now. You're in New Zealand. And it's been a while since we've seen you. Come join us, honey. Miss Raina, good morning. It's nice to see you. Welcome. You're talking about food. Enjoy your breakfast. We're not doing exercises this morning. Normally we do a few stretches on a morning, but this morning we're not. We're just having a bit of a chat. And the subject right now is food. But it doesn't have to stay on that. It changes all the time. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Oh dear me, I'm sorry, I think I'm hungover from yesterday's sleeping day, if that's at all possible. Ali, that's a good one, Ali. You can't eat chickens that you never met. Oh, that's a good one. And Jeanette's waiting for her chicken. Oh, dearie. And the subject today is chicken. To eat or not to eat chicken? We still have, I should really possibly throw it out. Yeah, Jeanette's going to meet her chicken very shortly. We still have a bit of turkey now. I do have our fridge colder than normal. If you put in, there are certain areas in our fridge, if you put things in, it freezes. Maybe we're due for a new fridge, but don't say that, we can't afford one. But I still have a little bit of turkey left over from Christmas. I say it's about 2 weeks now. Oh, 3 weeks. Maybe I should throw it out. Thank you, Miss Rayner. I'm British, but I'm living in the States. I've been in the States for 30 plus years. But I'm British. I'm from Yorkshire. You're from Massachusetts. Now we have somebody in the house from Boston. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Lee. I mean, I haven't even smelt it. It's still sitting there. It's sitting there. I think we just got so sick of. Normally, I'm very good at using up what we have in the fridge before it gets to a point where you're questioning, should we eat it or should we just throw it out? I did just finish off the last of the turkey curry that I made for New Year's Day. I portioned that up and froze it, but because it was already cooked, I was taking it out and just eating it. So I finished that up. I think I got just turkeyed out. Do I eat eggs? I don't eat eggs as in boiled eggs. Yes, when in doubt, throw it out. That is so true. That is so true. When in doubt, throw it out. I usually ask my husband to smell it or taste it. Oh, I usually, honey, is this still good? No, I don't eat eggs. I don't eat, if, okay, sometimes in baking you need an egg. Well then, that's I do eat eggs then. But as far as boiled eggs, fried eggs, scrambled eggs, or poached eggs, no, I don't eat those. I used to. That's okay. That's okay, Raina. Yeah, my hubby's my lab rat. He's my taste tester. Your mum would throw things out if it was near its sell-by date. Oh, that's terrible, Jeanette. That is so sad. Because a lot of times, those sell-by dates are wrong. You know, you can go months past, and in some things, up to a year past the sell-by date. I can imagine it would drive you crazy. Because there's nothing wrong with it. That's another reason when we go to the supermarket, well, if I go to the supermarket with my husband, it's not often I go, but when I do, I like to check the sale section first. I mean, things never used to have an end, you know, a sell by date or a use by date on them. They never used to. Now your grandmother reads all that. Yeah. See, when I would go, yeah. I mean, I can remember there being a time there wasn't that date stamped on everything. I mean, none of us got. I don't remember anyone suffering with food poisoning or complaining that something doesn't taste good. As your mum used to look through the freezer doing the same thing. Oh, God. Leftovers 3 days old, you throw it out. Yeah. I don't think next year, I don't think my husband will get such. He got a 21-pound turkey. And we knew for sure there was only going to be 3 of us. We didn't know if anybody else was going to be stopping in. So it was kind of like, I think a 21-pound turkey is a little bit big. But I will admit, I got some good gelatin out of the bones when I cooked the bones. They're all nice in little things in the freezer. I remember as far back as when where it turned decimal in the UK. Gingerbread? Who's gingerbread, you cat? Okay. Who, who's gingerbread? Oops. Okay, I understand about the volume. Miss Rana, your kids they don't eat leftovers? Yeah. Leftovers is often better because it tastes better the next day. Because all the flavours have had a chance to blend and meld together and become their best. Ah, and keep gingerbread in your heart, in your thoughts and your prayers, and send lots of healing vibes. Yeah, there was just a cooler. And yeah, they never got food poisoning. It's so true, Jeanette. And or even the pantry with the cold shelf. Do you remember that? The shelf was made of plastic. Oh, marble. Oh, you're welcome, Ali. I think you'll enjoy it. Whenever I bake anything with amaranth, it never stays around too long. It gets eaten pretty quickly. Oh, she cut. Okay. Okay, I can't even spell this morning. Nope, I didn't want to put cracks neither. Crackers. No. You never went to the store until you were 11 years old. You had a bottle of Coke and Mars bar. Oh no! Oh no, permaculture! Oh, that's bad. Yes, Pedialyte is good. Um. Oh, you have a great day too, Howie. You have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping in. Uh, okay. Good morning, people. Good morning. It's so good to see you. Okay, what else can you do for the dog? Yes, I'm doing well this morning. Thank you, people. We just got a fresh layer of snow outside. I keep getting very bad connection. Stop. Oh, I can see my Wi-Fi is playing up again this morning. Starts doing that when everybody else gets up. Okay, okay, Ali. You want to give your dog plain yogurt? And try. Good morning, Nanny. Good morning. Good morning. Bless you. Good morning. Good morning, my little girl. It's so good to see you. Yes. Yes. Did you have a good sleep? You did. You did. Oh my goodness. You're not going to like it, but it snowed. It snowed. There's snow on the ground. You won't get lost in it though, there's not that much snow. Good morning. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. You okay? You okay? Yeah. A cat and Dr. Pepper. Maybe for you people, but not for the dog. That might work for humans, but not for dogs. Okay. Is it? What is it? Come on. Yep. I know. Pappy's gonna take you. Pappy's gonna take you. Oh, I love you. Oh. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, I hope gingerbread gets better soon too. Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're going to have a meeting today.
No, I don't think so either, honey.
How are we going to have to go in the snow?
She'll be okay because it's fresh. When it's fresh snow, she doesn't mind so much, and it's not that deep. She'll be okay. She's definitely ready. Oh, you have a cat named Snack. Oh, that's so funny, people. I have an awesome cat too. Did you see my cat the other day, people? I can't remember if you were here when my cat decided to come for us. No, I mean, he's laid beside me right now asleep, but I'll bring him up. Come on. Oh, this is my baby. He's a big boy. He's a big boy, isn't he? Yes, you're such a beautiful boy. He's all floppy. Yeah. He said, no, I don't want to be on camera. I don't like seeing myself in that thing. So funny, all my animals have got camera shy. He's bigger than my dog. My cat's bigger than my dog. It's so funny when I see them standing side by side. Put the back up a little bit. I feel like I'm sliding down. Tell Miss Rayner. Yeah, you give your cat and your dog plain yogurt too. Yep. It's good for the digestion. Good morning, Pixie. I'm glad you enjoyed your chicken. Chicken's good. Cheese on toast. Was that what you had for your breakfast, old mucker? Cheese on toast. Oh, your lunch, actually. Cheese on toast. Okay, thank you, Lee. Is it possible the dog... What breed of dog is it, Lee? Is it a large breed dog? Question is how old it is. Is the dog too? And is it possible that the dog ate something that's got lodged? Oh, poodle. Oh gosh, they are one of the most notorious breeds for eating things that they shouldn't do. Is it possible that the dog ate something it shouldn't do and it's got lodged in its intestine? I hope not. Miss Rina, you had a pug for 12 years? Yes. I'm so sorry. Oh, so now you have a chihuahua. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Chihuahuas are so full of energy. Okay, looks like she has a volume up a little bit. Oh, that is hilarious, Pixie, that your cat actually wags its tail when it's talking to you, when you're talking to it. Yeah, my cat follows me. He walks with me from room to room. Yes. Yes, a very busy. Pugs are laid back. They are, they're happiest when they're sleeping. They're happiest when they go eat, and they're happiest when they're sleeping. And that is it. That's true. That's true. I never taught my dog that. I never taught my dog walkies. Oh, Allie, I'm so sorry. There's nothing worse than your fur baby being sick and not knowing what it is. I've been through that. Oh, you're gonna have strawberry twirl cheesecake. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. Yeah, throw a stick and see if he brings it back. Fur babies, they really are. They look just like children. When is her scan, old mucker? Yeah, they do. They become a ghost. Good morning, honey. Good morning. It's so good to see you. I have your channel. I have the tab up to your channel here. I was going to sit and watch them this morning. And stream at the end of the week. Oh my gosh, Mucker. That's a long time to wait there. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I bet you're all your a contagious yawn over the internet. Do the SPCA still have a vet? Yes, it did. Thank you ever so much for yesterday, Ghost. Yes, you did. They all kept telling me that you did funny, and I got a few of mine said them as well. Yesterday, I just kind of crashed, unfortunately. There you go, Lee. I got yawning. Yawning is banned on YouTube. Well, it's good for me to yawn because it's not often, and I'm saying that, and yet the past few mornings I've been yawning, but it's not often I get to have a good yawn. It usually just like peters out. You know, I start to yawn, and then I feel another one coming on. See, it doesn't complete. It just, I do start the yawning, I start the in, and then it kind of peters out. Every once in a while, when I have a complete full yawn, it's like, yes! That felt good. Yes, Miss Rayner, they often are, because they don't answer back. They're not that disobedient. I will enjoy my yawning, thank you, Lee. Yep, you get a free holiday every time I have a good yawn. Actually, yes, you can. You can. You have somewhere to stay. If you win the lottery and you can afford to come over, Pixie and Jeanette. Yes, you can. Oh, that is so sweet. Rena. Um, I find. Oh. I don't know. Okay. I'm lost. I got myself lost. There we go. Yeah, pugs. I mean, I had a toy fox terrier, my old male toy fox terrier, just as amazing as the little girl that we have now. because it to be able to talk to people, it not physical contact or being, physically in the same room as the people. But when you have, yes, some chats can get very trashy and can get very mean. And I won't allow anything like that here. I don't even allow that on my channel in my comments. I don't answer back. I ignore. And I delete. And if it comes to it, I will block. Because life is just too short for that kind of thing. It really is. And I don't let them get to me. I don't let them upset me. One time I did, but that was when I was really, quite ill. Not that I'm not quite ill right now, but, I really wasn't well enough to deal with something like that. So I just backed off doing videos for a while, and then I came back, and I came back strong, and it's like, You want a drone? Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. That's on my bucket list, I guess you could say, on my wish list. Yes. I'm glad you enjoy them, Lee. I really do. Well, you know what, old mucker? It could be that they're not able to do that, in actual life. So, they're using it as a tool to do something that they're not able to do in actual life. It's also possible that they're just that kind of a person. And, everybody needs some kind of love somewhere. And if it means, as they call it, tough love and ignoring it, that's what I shall do. Yet, I bet you. What kind of drone? Do you know what kind of drone? Yes, it does. It changes topic every day. We just never know, and it can change topic as as we're running. I do try and do some stretching, two sets of stretching exercises during the chat. There are some of my friends out there that do actually, it's encouraging them to stretch a little. Because when we start getting to a certain age, and especially if we're not well, it has nothing to do with age, but if we're not well, and plus getting on in age, we have a tendency to lose our range of motion and our strength, and that's not good. That's not good. Oh my God. And yes, we have our class clown too. Oh, thank you, Ghost. Good morning, Nash. Good morning. How are you? You can't wait to do your dips and squats again, I bet. What flavour ice cream are you going to have? No, I don't get out much either, Miss Rayner. I'm kind of... You're feeling... You can't figure out how to live stream from your phone. It's really quite easy, Nash. But it depends on which live... The only thing is, with live streaming from your phone, Okay, let me start again. How far do you get when you go to your channel, and in the top right hand corner you should see the icon of a video camera. Press that. You don't have it and you don't know how to get into good standing. You have to have 1,000 views. Nash. Mm, yeah, you don't have enough views, honey. Yeah, it's because you don't have enough views. Probably. Because I see you only have 17 subscribers. 18 now. Uh-oh. You in trouble with a wifey? What did you do, old mucker? What did you do? Should you attend tomorrow or not? That'll be an interesting one, I think. Oh dear. No, I think it's 1,000, unless they changed it. I can go check if you want. Where do I check? Well, good. I'm glad you have subscribers. I know I have some. I'm not sure how many I have now. I've gained. Okay, my Wi-Fi is going nuts. I know I have gained a load. Oh, come on now. So I have to go and check and see. I have 587. Oh wow. I never thought I'd get over the 500 mark. Wow. Oh my goodness. Thank you everybody. Thank you. Thank you. This is wonderful. Yeah, unfortunately you have to have enough views. And there's also I think that's the main thing to in order to live stream. Yeah, if it doesn't pop up now, you can find out what you are eligible for by going to, and I'm going to do this. Oh, okay. By going to, how do you find it? How do you find it? How do you find it? Hang on a minute. I'm trying to look behind my phone. Okay. You go to my channel, then you go to Video Manager, and then in Video Manager, on the left side, you scroll down to Channel. And in there, you'll see something called status. Live streaming. You can click live streaming in there, but unless you have the right amount of views, it won't come up. You won't have that option. Y'all say it's good, you can go live. Well, you must have. How many views do you have, oh mucker? Okay, let me see. Let me key in now. How many views do you need? Okay, and I just keyed into the wrong thing. Go back. Okay, live streaming. Let me click on that one. I'm sorry, Miss Rayner. It's all right, Lee. I hope your dog's going to be okay, honey. All right, Nash. Live streaming. I've just. I haven't looked yet, Nash. I have your tab up here. Hey, old Mucker is funny. He's our class clown. He really is. Yeah, I do have your tab up to watch your videos, honey. To be eligible. Okay, to be eligible to use YouTube Live on mobile, it's different if you're doing it through your laptop, but to be on mobile, you need 25 subscribers or more. Your channel must have more than 25 subscribers. So you need a few more. Oh, Nash, I'm sorry, honey. You're getting there. You've got 18. You've got 18 subscribers. No, on mine it says you have 18, honey. But all live streams must adhere to community guidelines. All right, thank you so much, Lee. Sorry, it's because I don't have my chat tab up. I'm using the. It's difficult to follow. I'll tell you now, folks. It's difficult to follow the chat while you're live streaming. So I keep it up. I keep up the I have the chat up on my laptop, and I use my phone to, yeah, sure I can. Hi, Tony. I hope you're doing well. It's a beautiful Sunday. Really is. Okay, Ali. Oh, thank you ever so much, Lee. I hope the dog does well. There's nothing worse than having your best friend, your fur baby, not doing so well. Oh, I love crocheting. 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 I used to say that. Can I crochet, Grandma? Yes. Rainy. I love, yeah, I have a tendency to gab a lot too. But yeah, crocheting I used to do. I used to do that a lot. I used to knit. No, come on. Yeah, Nash. I used to giggle at that too. Yeah, it does. It does hurt when our fur babies are sick. And they can't talk and tell us, what hurts or where it hurts. I have many hobbies. But right now you'd think cooking was the only thing that I did from the videos that I put up. But I'm trying to get my room organized, sort out my kitchen. You don't do patterns, just your own. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm dyslexic, so in order for me to follow a pattern, I have to block the sentence that I'm running on, so that's the only sentence that I can see. So it gets a little bit tricky. Or I have to rewrite the patterns out and space the lines out a bit more, or do my own shorthand. Because if there's a lot of words in the directions, I get lost. Well, I'm right there with you. Miss Rayner. I'm right there with you. That's why I have to read through the pattern and I have to write it out in my own shorthand, because sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Well, that I can understand too. It's been a long time since I've done any crocheting, so whether I would be bothered to whether I'd have the patience to do that again anymore, rewrite out a whole pattern in the way that I can understand it. I don't know if I'd have the patience to do that. Okay, Nash. Enjoy your breakfast, honey. Oh, lap blankets. That's a wonderful idea. That's wonderful. You say we, so do you have a small group where you make things like that? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing yawning again. Your girls. Oh, now that is wonderful. That is fun to have, somebody that you can sit there and crochet with. I used to do it with my grandma. Fred, welcome back. Or I should say, oh my god. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's not easy. I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Rayner. But I'm glad that your daughters are there to help you. There are so many that I talk to that are not well, and their children just, the children don't help out. You know, the children are not there. Aw. You sound like a warrior. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, folks. I think my lungs are trying to tell me something. Yep, I've still got oxygen. Still got oxygen. See, we didn't do the exercise this morning and see what's happening. Pixie. I'm so glad you enjoyed your strawberry cheesecake. Oh, I could just taste that now. I wonder if, do we have any cream cheese in it? No, we don't have anything in to make cream cheese with, but we do have strawberries in. Oh, okay. Yeah, because of your radiation, your chemo treatments take time, and you also have to be careful. You have them all. Oh, that is so wonderful. That's better than sitting there twiddling your thumbs, waiting for the time to go by. That's such a wonderful idea. Okay, so I'm going to ask, what do you do with the lap blankets? Well, it doesn't seem to have slowed you typing down any, Pixie. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my. Maybe I need to stand up. Maybe I need another cup of tea. That would be a good idea. Did you know that sometimes yawning can be a sign of multitasking? A man multitask? That's amazing. That is not something I ever come across. Well, it's not something I come across that often. I have come across it, but not that often. And I just forgot what I was going to say. I started saying something. Oh my. You send them to the elderly and to some of the chemo patients. That's wonderful, Miss Rayner. That's great. Twin Flame, good morning. So good to see you. Yeah, that's my yawning. I can't I can't have a full yawn. My yawns just kind of peter out. It's like, I don't know why I'm yawning. It's not often that I do.
Has anybody eaten?
No, not this morning. She was still asleep, honey. I didn't want to wake her. You multitask and chat on here and on the phone and email and customers and other stuff. Yeah, but you've had but could you do that straight away, or did you have to work into it? Oh, thank you, Ghost. You are so sweet. Outdoor air. Good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. Nope, no stretching today. It's a day off. We can all have a day off. As long as I don't yawn out of boredom. No, I never yawn out of boredom. Sorry, it's coming again. Oh, that was a bigger one this time, but it still kind of petered off. I didn't get that full poof. Yes, I yawned feeling. Oh, your cat is so funny. My cats never go out. We've raised them as indoor cats for the simple. I mean, they go out on the deck. We have a second floor deck that they can go out on. So, but they don't actually go out in the wild because we have. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Rayner. Marie, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. We have a fresh covering of snow, and I don't have to go out. So I'm quite happy. It's wonderful to watch it, to see it. I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying, folks? Yeah, indoor cat. No sickness, no fleas. We have coyotes and we have fox and we have a lot of coyotes. There's a huge pack right now. I'm hoping that they'll move on. I know that some of them stay here. So we really don't want to risk them. Oh yeah, the pot washer, Jeanette. Well, I guess, yep, after he's done the cooking. It helps. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? Yeah, I was going to say a sign of yawning can also be a sign of yawning can also be a sign of dehydration. Your cat only goes out every now and again. Yeah, isn't that funny how with cats, they can go out and then they enjoy themselves and they'll come back after a couple of days like nothing has ever happened, like they've not been missing, like you're not worried silly about them. But dogs, my gosh, after about, if they've gone off on the runaround and they come back, they either come back with a tail between the legs and I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have done that, I know, but you know what, I enjoy myself so, but did miss you. Oh, they come back. Oh, I missed you, I missed you, I missed you. But cats, they're like, I'm back, so what? You can't have cats, so you have 5 dogs. Oh, I guess that makes up for it. You walk your dogs in the woods. Yeah, my dog, when I used to be able to walk in the woods, that was the one place that I could let my dog run. I mean, he would always come back, black. He was a white dog. You have a Russian blue. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And a pit bull pup. Oh, that is so sweet. Pit bulls are really good. Especially if you raise them right. They're a very misunderstood breed. You were very clever in your school. You were clever. They asked how I had signed the register to say that you were in class 10 minutes later. And then you were seen downtown. Oh my gosh, oh mugger. Marie, it's 7 degrees out there. Oh my lord. Chief cook and bottle washer. Yeah, I've been that too. I don't want to be that no more. Yeah, huskies are beautiful. I feel bad for huskies. I mean, they're a Oh, you have two pets out, boy? Yeah, they are. They're beautiful dogs. They really are. Oh, yeah. I don't know about the about the crows and turkey vultures swooping down and taking cats, but the hawks and eagles, the bigger hawks and eagles, they could take a small cat. But I don't think turkey vultures. Turkey vultures are more the cleanup crew, and so the crows really. Except crows do like to steal shiny objects. You got caned in school, old mucker? Nah, I don't believe in that kind of thing. Yeah, pit bulls. They're a good family dog. They really are. Yes, I would love a latte, please, Pixie. I would love a latte. Yes, Miss Rayner. They're the scavengers. Yeah, they're the scavengers. You can always, if there's anything, if you see one circling around, they can actually smell, you know, dead animals for miles. And there is a company, and I can't remember who it is, who have a pipeline, and it's a gas company who have a long pipeline. They've actually put a particular odor in their gas along the pipeline. So if they see, they can do a spot check, and if they see vultures circling, I think it'll be a bit quicker than a carrier pigeon. Oh, my husband, we just had the microwave on. The microwave knocks out the Wi-Fi for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Come on. Come on.
The Chihuahuas rule the pits. Yep, they will do. They'll let them know who's boss. Good morning, honey. Are you gonna eat? No? Yes? Sweetie, can I have a cup of tea? Thank you.
Hey, eat your breakfast.
Babe, cup? No?
Go.
Yeah, here you go. Thank you. Oh, she's gonna follow you. She thinks you're gonna make some oatmeal. My dog is insisting that she has oatmeal for breakfast. They sit on the top of the church opposite, yeah, and they just sit there. No, they won't. If you have birds of prey, then I would be very careful with your little dogs. Yeah, mine's the same too, Marie. It keeps flashing at me. My phone's being a flasher today. Yes, the pits are very, very loyal dogs. And they are very sweet dogs. It's just a shame that they have such a bad rap. Um, it's the dog handlers that really should get chastised. Yours throws you out in space. And we're talking Wi-Fi here, folks. We're talking internet connection. Yeah, I don't... I'm telling you, this internet thing is just crazy. This internet thing is just nuts. Alright, outdoor air. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be about that time for me too. Because everybody in the neighborhood is waking up, and apparently we're the last on the line for the Wi-Fi. So we get all the noise and all the mess that goes on. It's lovely meeting you, Miss Rayner. Yeah, I did too. I did too. Your pits are camera hounds. Oh, outdoor air, that's wonderful. I wish my dog was. She suddenly behaves herself very well when she's on camera. Oh, she'll just stop. But it's very rare that I can actually catch her in the middle of doing whatever it is that she's doing. I have to walk around with my cell phone in my hand more often, and that way she'll get used to it. But have a good day, outdoor air. You're almost 100%. That's good. Keep going. Keep going. You're 85? Are you kidding me? Ghost? Thank you, honey.
Yeah.
You're 85?
I think I wanted Monica not to even try.
Yeah.
She's coming from north.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not worth it, honey. There's a lot of things that are good. You're doing a baking vlog later. I have so many videos to catch up on. I'm going to try and use today as a day to catch up. And I'm going to... Okay, Tessie has come on, and I like to go join Tessie on her live stream. It's Homestead Tessie. £7. Oh, that sounds good, Jeanette. So, I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I hope you all have a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day. Love those that you're with, and love those that you're not with, because everybody needs love. And you'll let us know what it tastes like. Well, thank you, Pixie. Thank you. Enjoy the day and be good to each other. Give each other a hug. And give those that you don't like a hug. It's a good day. It's a good day for that. And we're going to have to remember that in 2 days' time, it's Ghost Crow Gamer birthday, and he'll be 85. So remember, one step at a time and one breath at a time, I can do this. Bye bye. Thank you for coming. No tongues. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you for stopping by.